Okay, my name is Tullis, and my favorite hobby is auto mechanics. I love auto mechanics. I've done it since I was a teenager. I started in high school taking classes for it, and then I started working as a mechanic for a little while. My dream is to build, not this model, but to build a car from the ground up in my own garage. One day. Right now, I'm pursuing other dreams too. So one day I'll be able to build my car. As of today, I do know auto mechanic work. But as for my experience, I started in high school. I did 3 years auto mechanics. I've been certified in different areas such as lube, transmission, and such. And from other years from then, I worked on cars, many more for family, friends, and so forth. After I finished my classes in auto mechanics, I started working for Freightliner and transferred from auto mechanic engine to a diesel engine, and that's a big difference in the mechanic world. But as for that's my experience. Is anybody here like auto mechanics?
No.
Anybody? No. Okay. Is anybody here? Has anybody here ever had an issue where they could have used auto mechanic knowledge?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what started me. That's what started me. You stranded on the side of the road and don't know what to do. So that's one of the things that started me. So now that we know what started me in auto mechanics and my experience, I like to move on to examine what auto mechanics is all about. Auto mechanics can be physically demanding and dangerous hobby if precautions aren't taken. Working with the CB mechanics in Afghanistan, I've seen many accidents happen, some that could have been avoided. One of the biggest accidents that happened was we had a guy who lifted up an engine and didn't secure it properly. It fell on him. And we was sending him home. He was done after that. He was going home in a box. Doing ASE certification, mechanics go through extensive training and safety precautions so that stuff like that doesn't happen. So, trust me, all my years of training, I made sure that I don't suffer the same fate. Now that we understand what mechanics, what it takes to become a mechanic, let's see what helps, why I enjoy it. Auto mechanics affects every adult at some point in their life, and knowing information to solve mechanical problems with their car can be beneficial when stranded. Everyday people blow out tires of their car, fan belts, radiator hoses, and stranded on the side of the road without any idea how to fix this problem. That's happened to me. I'm pretty sure it's probably happened to you guys as well. We pay hundreds of dollars for simple mechanical errors that we can do ourselves without calling AAA or the mobile mechanic. Now you see why I enjoy mechanics. Now let's see why I pick up this hobby. Many things happen in our life that changes our outlook on the world. One thing for me was the rising cost of auto mechanics. For example, my mother had a car, and with this car she had many mechanical problems. And it came to the point where it was every other month she was going to the mechanic paying hundreds of dollars on this one car. It got to the point where the price exceeded how much the car cost.
Wow.
Once I seen this as I was very young. I was probably about the age of 10 or 11 when I was seeing this. This was another reason why I wanted to do auto mechanics, so we didn't run into this problem. But to this date, mechanics charge around $50 an hour. That's not including the cost of the facility that they work with. Because if you work at a facility as a mechanic, they got to get their cut too. So the mechanic makes $50 an hour. So the facility is probably going to get half that. So that means that you're going to be paying around $75 to $100 an hour, depending on what facility you go to, for an oil change, or a radiator flush. To put in a new radiator would be at least an hour. So that's $75 right there, not counting the price of the parts and so forth. Something which might seem difficult to you is very simple if you learn it in a mechanical environment. Now, in conclusion, we can understand why mechanics mean so much to me and could mean so much to you if you decide to pick up the hobby. It's a great hobby, and it always comes in handy. Everybody drives a car. So there's classes I took was free. There's also classes, I forgot the name of the university. that teaches mechanics, but you know, I wanted to go. My career took me in a different direction, but I'm gonna go one day. And we see why mechanics is a big deal, and I hope that I encourage you guys to pursue a career or further your knowledge in auto mechanics. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
You're still in the library, y'all.
I'm sorry?
I was speaking to him.
I'm sorry?
I was telling you you're still in the library.
The library?
You're clapping.
Yeah.
That's hard.
That is hard clap.
Record.